dedicated to Gary Vaynerchuk. Now, the topic of this video is really, or the lesson here, is that if you work your ass off, you're going to get lucky in multiple ways and stumble across opportunities, and stuff is going to land in your lap because most people don't work that hard and they're not very focused. If you work super hard and you're very focused, you're going to move past everybody else around you. The competition doesn't want to work that hard. They want to take time off and drink martinis by the pool just like everybody else. And so if you work super hard, it'll pay off. One reason why this works is you basically create luck for yourself. I found that if you're always working very hard and always thinking about solving the problems in your business and thinking about, what your customer avatar, your targeted customer or client wants, if you're always thinking about that, you're always going to come up with innovative ways to market to them, provide more value to them, and basically you're just going to find methods of doing so that others wouldn't have found because at 4 p.m. they've gone off to happy hour while you still spent another hour and a half working on your business plan, writing in your business journal, reading some positive thinking, reading materials. There's many things you can do to move ahead of your competition and create luck for yourself. The second reason why working your face off works so well is it helps build respect and authority in your field. If somebody's looking at hiring somebody for a conference and they're looking at one person's bio and they have a college degree, some experience, and they've written one book, it's not going to look as impressive as if they look at somebody else's bio and they have a college degree, some great experience, but they've written 30 books and they have 2 blogs, one of which is the #1 most popular blog in a certain niche industry. All else equal, they're going to hire the person who's written 10 books instead of written 1 book. That sounds obvious when I say it like that, but most people don't realize it takes a ton of hard work to do all those things, and that hard work is at the core of what makes those possible. You can't write 10 books without a lot of hard work. There's systems you can put in place to make it easier, but basically hard work is required to build genuine, lasting respect and authority in your industry. And what I found is that the harder I work on my business and the harder I work at adding value to my clients and customers, the exponentially more authority and respect I grow in the industry. It's not even a one-to-one relationship. It really pays off in spades and many-fold more than the time you actually invest. You get back from your investment. It's kind of like a horse race. If there's 10 horses racing, the person who gets first place and second place usually take home 90% of the earnings. If you get third place in a horse race or fourth place, usually you're going to go home with close to nothing. And if you get first place, you're going to go home with a lion's share. And it's the same in every industry, every product, every line of business. If you're going to come in first or second, you're going to go home with some winnings. If you don't work hard enough and you're just kind of half doing something, or you're running so many different business ideas and products and services, you can't work on any of them hard enough to make a meaningful difference, then you're not going to do very well in business, you're not going to come out ahead, and all your competition is going to take home the winnings. So that's, I think, an important lesson related to working your face off. The last thing is speed of implementation. The faster that you get things done and you execute projects, the faster you'll learn, and the faster you implement what you've learned into your next project and use that to your advantage, then the faster, again, you'll learn. And by learning, that could be in the form of failing. You could launch a product and it could totally fall on its face and lose you $10,000, but you'll learn lessons from that. You'll learn the next time to be a bit more careful, do more market research, launch a pilot study first, do a beta launch, or you can learn from success. Now you have a model to follow, kind of a recipe for launching a product or service, and that can really help you. The point is, if you work really hard, you're going to implement your projects faster, learn faster, and evolve faster. If you don't work very hard, and you only work 3 hours a day, 6 hours a day, you don't work any weekends, any nights, then your competition is going to be working faster, implementing faster, and learning faster. And they're going to go through these revolutions of learning at a much more rapid pace than you. So I hope you enjoyed this video on working your face off. Again, this video is inspired by Gary Vaynerchuk. I believe he kind of coined the term work your face off. And I just believe it's so true that you definitely should think about how hard you're working, how focused you are. And remember that by doing this, you can create your own luck, build respect and authority in your industry, and you can learn faster and take advantage of the concept called speed of implementation. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.